Test, test, 1, 2. It's Saturday evening, and this is game number 2 of the My Hockey Tournament for your Chester County Cougars. A pleasant good evening and welcome to our coverage of Chester County hockey. Alongside Bill Peasy, I'm Ed Henry. Bill, the Cougars didn't fare as well as they'd hoped in game 1, dropping that one by a score of 4-0 to the Tri-City Eagles. But they'll look to see if they can turn things around here against the Howard Huskies.
Indeed, that was a tough game. The first game, the Tri-City came out and they played really well. We were a little flat, and we didn't convert on our opportunities. Conversely, this Husky team played after us, and they had a tough game as well. They lost to the York Devils 8-1. So something's got to give here. One of these teams is going to hopefully come out of here with a win. Hopefully, it's Chester County.
So pre-game skate has already completed. Both teams are now at their benches getting some last-minute instructions. Want to welcome any of the Huskies faithful who've decided to join us on our broadcast. We will do our best not to butcher the names too badly. And that being the case, we'll start off because it looks like in net for the Huskies is number 40, Alex.
Auchincloss. I'm going to go with Auchincloss.
Well, I think at this point, for his sake and ours, we're just going to refer to him as Alex.
Yeah, Alex. Alex is a big guy. Alex is a big goalie.
In net for Chester County is number 35, Justin Marvel. This is his first showing for the tournament. Tom O'Brien is called for the first one. Both teams are at center ice. I made my time adjustments, so we're at 14 minutes for this tournament, and we are underway. Battle for it at center ice. Peasy puts it back to the defense. Knocked down there. It's number 77, Connor Ray. Puck bounces around and finally through center ice. Harrison takes a whack at it as it rolls off his stick. Peasy's able to move it back down low. Behind the net, they battle for it there. Navazio tries to center it. It's fanned on the first one. Finally goes up, gets into center ice. Nate Kelly has it there, and he'll dump it in and chase down himself while Chester County makes changes. All the way around, keeper redirects it over there to Overmeyer. Back to the center to Powell, and he heads in. Nudged off the play there by number 3, Colin Beeman. From behind the net, Kelly will roll it far side all the way up. Comes out to center ice. Huskies defense gets it. They feed it up to number 15, Henry Borman, and he'll roll it in. Puck behind the net. Kelly reverses up, got pass to Piero. Thompson chases, and it's out at center ice. In on sides, Hoffman tried to get it, but couldn't stay with that one. In the corner. He's down behind, and as we mentioned in the earlier broadcast, that the only down part with this facility is the rink right next to us. There's nothing separating it, so I heard that whistle and was starting to look to see what was going on, but wrong game. That's put in from the wrong side of the blue line, so that's whistled as offsides. Both teams will make some changes. Huskies win that draw. Up through the middle off the stick there of Christopher Seiden. In the zone.
Another offside.
So they'll bring that back out to the neutral zone and try again. Go for it there. They whack at it at the blue line. Peter Borman on the play. Both teams work from the corner. Huskies come away with it, get a shot in on Marvel. Justin will hold that in the midsection and take the whistle.
Yeah, the Husky player was able to come out of the corner with the puck all by himself. Coach Fraser won't be happy with that. Justin was able to stick close to the post and smother that shot. It's a good opportunity.
He didn't put shots up yet, but I think that's the first one of the game.
Another good shot. Another good shot from the point, and Justin did really well to stay with that because getting through like 3 or 4 legs.
Shot was from number 5, John Nillen. Kept into the blue line momentarily. Easy was looking for Navazio. Almost got it to him, but it was knocked down. Puck forced out the center ice. Henry went to backhand it, but it got caught up in players, and Huskies are in. Down low, up towards the blue line. They battle for it there. Still chopped around. That one goes off the boards and all the way down. Beeman in a race with Nillen. They get tied up. Nillen goes to the ice. The Huskies are able to move it out the center ice. Easy redirected that in. Not much on there. Huskies go the other direction. Goes off the glass, hits a player there. Looked to get it across to Beeman. He had a head of steam, but the puck was behind him. Puck goes off a player there. Hoffman puts on the brakes, waits for reinforcements. Oh.
Almost had a own goal there, yeah.
Huskies almost put it in their own net.
He was just trying to put it in the corner, and sometimes you lose track of where you are, and he whacked it and just went past the short side of the net.
Puck goes out of play. We get another whistle.
For those of you at home, we have a late addition to the roster with all the injuries. David Hoffman's brother, Wyatt, is wearing the number 25. You'll see him in the gray socks right there. Johnny Pepe's out with COVID, I believe. He's nursing that. And then Finn is injured. And Jack couldn't make the tournament. So need all the help we can get.
Harrison goes all the way across. Was looking for Thompson, but that was cut off. Back in the zone. Justin will glove that and squeeze it.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing shots this game, babe. We're going to have to do it ourselves.
Huskies win another face-off there. Reed Weber's dancing around. They whack at it, goes off the side of the net.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity. It came right out in front. Justin just stayed low. He's able to smother the shot.
Here gets it out to Hoffman. Bouncing puck in the middle. They're waiting to see who comes away with it. It's finally number 96, Jarrett Zuckerman, sorry. Puck goes off the boards through center ice. Ray sent it over once again for Zuckerman. Had to go back to retrieve it. Back to Ray. Trying to get that up to DeWitt. He gets tied up and goes down. Beeman puts on the brakes. He'll skate up, chip it, and chase it down himself. Gets it, puts it right in the slot, but no Chester County players there. Gets by Eddie Henry. Far side along the boards. Go down low. Again goes up to the slot, up to the blue line. Kept in there. Goes into the far corner. Another redirection there. Did that go off of our stick?
I think it went off a Husky stick.
All right. Say two opportunities at scoring, each team looking to score in themselves. Just over 8.5 minutes to go still here in this first period. No score thus far.
Huskies definitely have their legs moving. They're getting more opportunities right now.
Battle for it in front, ends up behind the net. Henry directs that along the near side boards and it's flipped up in the air. Bouncing puck gets all the way past Harrison. Tries to get past Nillen. Ties there, he's rubbed out along the boards. Stays with it. Battle for it there. Finally comes all the way out. Borman across the line. Makes the shot, but it goes high and wide. Henry goes down along the boards. Bouncing puck. Harrison moves out across center ice. He'll chip it in and head off on a change. Through center ice, was knocked down there by Thompson, but Huskies will put it in and they'll send players off for change on their side. The blue line kept in. Millen tried to get a shot off, not much on that as he was checked. Beeman overskated, it comes to him. Turnaround there, Thompson has some open space. Ran out of real estate, still gets another chance. Still works on it, ends up behind the net.
Hunter was dying to get his forehand there. He wasn't going to use his backhand, and he almost got it. He's calling that offside. It looked like it was borderline close. Looked like Colin just made it over the line. That was a good opportunity. He didn't give up. Hunter didn't give up on it. Once he got behind, that was good. He almost banked it off the player in front as well. But that might have been the best opportunity of the game so far for either team.
Back over. Ray feeds it up. Caught up at the line there was keeper. All the way up through center ice. Keeper puts it over to Powell. Powell to the corner. He's got some open space. Finally goes up to the line to Ray. Gets the shot. That one went wide. Hit the back of the net. Sat there for a second. They finally got it off. Forced back down low. Nate Kelly comes off his stick. Sat there. They got a shot off, but that goes up and over the net. Dangerous play there. Looking for a home run pass there to Hoffman, but that was cut off. Ray in across the line. Can't get through the Chester County players. Kept in, at least momentarily. Harrison sends it up. Got it towards Hoffman, but he was tied up. Hero put it up. Meyer gets a shot that goes all the way through. That went off Kelly's stick. Put it along the boards. Fed up the center ice. Battle for it at the blue line. They sent the other direction. Nate Kelly goes across. Leinen backhands it towards the Husky end. They're in good position to outlet. Whack back out to the middle. DeWitt tried to take a swing at that in midair, but didn't get a stick on it. Borman overskates that. DeWitt's able to chop it to the line and finally gets it out. Back in again by Borman. Henry Borman. And there's a couple on the team. Hoffman backhands around. DeWitt comes back to get it. Huskies keeping it in the zone. Finally forced up and over everybody's head, but that has enough to go the length of the ice. And so that'll be icing. Just under 4.5 still remaining in this scoreless first period. Well, everybody gets to sleep in tomorrow. We don't have our first game until afternoon.
It's 1 o'clock, I think, right? 1:10, something like that.
Beeman throws a shoulder before taking the puck. Feeds it up to Peasy. Peasy looked to go all the way to Harrison. Goes off a stick, so no icing. We're skating that. Seiden's in the corner. Beeman's able to direct it up. Hoffman tried to put it towards the middle. Goes off a player. He came in, took to take a swing at it, but fanned on that one, so the puck sent all the way the other direction. It rolls on edge. Will not have enough for icing. Eddie Henry's there. He'll ride it up the glass. Gets it to Peasy. Peasy directs it for Harrison, and he'll lift it in. Chase it down behind the net. Huskies roll it all the way up. Henry gets there first. He'll keep it in. They try for it again. Peasy along the boards. He's got a few blue jerseys to deal with, but stays with the puck. Player gets tied up with him and ends up on the ice. Liam has it, sends it all the way across. Hoffman gets to it. Shot goes, it's deflected wide. Behind the net, good opportunity here for the Cougars. He skates out to the circle, gets some space up to the point. Henry gets knocked down after the puck was gone. Huskies able to go the other direction. They got somebody in front of the play, but I guess they didn't see him, so puck ends up behind the net. Henry's wedged off of that one. Puck goes off the outside of the net. Marvel tried to get a stick on it. There's that same roll off the dasher.
Worked to our advantage that time. It's weird how it just stays along the rail and just travels all the way out. It's a nightmare for a point man. He doesn't know what to do. Should he pinch the boards? But then in that case, it hit the stanchion right next to the bench, and then it popped out. So if a defenseman is pinching the boards, it's going to go right by him.
See, that's one of those things. If this is your home rink,
yeah, you play it. You understand how it works.
You can understand how to work that and use it to your advantage. Referee is looking. He's got a mouth guard sitting in the middle of the ice,
but he won't pick it up.
But
he's not picking it up. He
wants to know who's claiming it. He's like, I'm not touching that.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't blame him.
Well, that was probably the best pressure Chester County's had all game right there, and that was some good effort. They had a half-decent opportunity from the point from Wyatt. See more of that.
Forced in. Zuckerman directed it out. Powell feeds it across. Gets it in the middle, and a great feed there by the Huskies to get that one past Marvel. And the Huskies take the lead here late in the first period.
Yeah, you got to mark that player. There's a player coming in streaking from behind, similar to the third goal that Chester County gave up in game one, where the player was crashing the net. Pass was right on his tape, and all he had to do was direct it into the net. You got to mark the player crashing the net.
The draw, Huskies directed deep into the Chester County end. Piro to it. He banks it. I guess it went up and out of play. So they'll whistle that down. Yeah, I didn't see who the other defenseman was on that play, but you got to be able to glance over your shoulder and be aware of somebody sneaking behind you like that.
Because the player at the point that has the puck isn't the dangerous player. He's not going to, generally he's not going to score from there. If he winds up and shoots it, Justin will eat that up all day. It's the players driving the net that are the dangerous ones.
Put back. Piro will lift it high in the air. Thompson gets there. No icing. His stick is lifted by Ray. Cristiano is still working behind the net. Battle for us, the slot. Thompson, good work staying with that one. Gets it in on net. Save there. Alex will cover that up. And hang on. Just over a minute and a half remaining in this first period. Chester County finds themselves down by one.
Chester County's in a little bit of a goal-scoring slump, I guess we would say, Ed. Didn't score in that scrimmage against the Blue Hens, right? And then the first game here.
Oh, the Ducks game.
The Ducks game, sorry.
Yes,
yeah.
It threw me off for a second, but yes. Up to the point. Shot there goes in. Justin flashes the leather, and he'll hang on to that one.
Need a little bit of a spark.
Maybe what they need to get the floodgates to open.
Yeah.
High bounces one up. Struggle with it at the point, but no one's able to keep it in. Fazio on the corner comes away with it. Wrap it up. Leinen banks it ahead. With it there, that's 24. All right, that's another one of the Bormans. Not on my sheet is a number 24, but sits there. DeWitt with it. He backhands it and ends up going wide of the net.
There it is.
Turnaround shot. Good deflection. Huge opportunity there for the Cougars, but they can't convert. He banks it ahead. DeWitt will put it in. He'll head off on a change. Final 20 seconds of this first period. Fritz puts on the brakes at center ice. Feeds it over to Henry Borman. Gets a shot in. Justin will cover that up.
That was two big opportunities for Nate. Nate did well to harass the defenseman enough so he can get a steal. And he just tucked the backhander just wide. And then the other one was a good play by Joey to direct it to the net. And Nate got his stick on that. And Alex Auchincloss, I'll get it. He actually, he did a really nice job staying with the deflection. Deflected it in the corner.
Demon wins that up. They've only got a few seconds here. Harrison tries to get a glove on it, but it's knocked down. And across the line, there's the buzzer ending the first period. So 14 minutes behind us in this game number 2. Chester County finds themselves down 1-0. So you're saying their next game, that's tomorrow, Sunday the 19th versus the Road Warriors. That's a 1:40 p.m. And we're, like all the games for this level, we're all here at the St. James, but
I think we're on the South Rink, right?
We're on the South Rink.
Yeah.
So we'll have to walk another, 20 feet and face the other direction.
Are you going to hide the table tonight?
Of course.
And so if we can get the table again.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. We got power over there. We can use the same thing.
Everything's the same, just on the other side, so it really won't look any different. I only wish that they had like those pull rope stanchions so I could kind of leave the table and rope it off and put like a reserve sign.
Yeah.
Teams head to the ice. We'll get the second period underway. And then depending on where everybody falls, there is a second game tomorrow, but all of those are fairly late. I think the earliest is like 8:30, and the latest is 10.
I think the only way we do not play tomorrow is if we hopefully do not finish in 9th or 10th position.
Steal there, shot in. Marvel makes the initial save, and he gets some help from DePiro to clear that out of the way.
Yep, so good thing you woke up the camera guy to shoot that because he totally missed it.
Easy catch that one in the glove. You can see him shaking his hand. They're knocking that down. They work for it in the corner. Looked like it was Ray who came away with it and able to move it out to the center ice. Nate Kelly got it over to Beeman. He directs it up for Peasy. He tries to go in, but he's got two blue jerseys in front of him, so nothing there. Puck batted out. Put right in front. Dangerous play there. Forced him outside and behind the net. Nate Kelly will skate through center ice. He gets the red line, and he'll put it in. Alex directs it behind the net. Up to the point. Turnaround shot there in from Nate Kelly. Hoffman puts it through the slot, but nobody was there to do anything with that. Schmelzer tried to get a shot off. That went well over the net. Chester County through center ice. Thompson crisscrosses. Puts it all the way into the middle. Sat there for a second, but the Huskies are able to get a stick on it. They bring it back to the neutral zone. Shot in on net. From Weber. Marvel's able to hold on to that. And he'll take the face-off right in front of him. Bouncing puck comes back to Zuckerman. He'll feather it back down low. There you go, and they put it all the way through everybody. It was from the Huskies, so no icing there. Around near side. They direct it back out to center ice. And he turns around, puts it on the boards. Cristiano loses an edge, but gets some help from Thompson. Puts it deep in the zone. And all the way around. Kept in at least momentarily by Wyatt. Weber tries to make the move. Doesn't get much on it. Hits bodies in front. Second opportunity. Ooh.
Yeah, just missed it. I don't even think Justin saw it.
Fazio gets it up to Hoffman, but he overskates that. Zuckerman puts one through traffic, but it goes wide. Borman tried to do it, and they go the other direction. It's got enough on it, and yes, it will be icing. Am I wrong for saying that the scorekeeper's just being lazy, not counting shots? I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. She's by herself. Maybe that's it. She's got to do the clock and everything else. But and then score sheet. She's no Catherine Maroney, that's for sure.
we worked for it right in front of us in the near side boards. Back and forth. Fazio has it. He goes off the boards, but it doesn't. Has an angle where it stays in. Dillon gets the shot in on net. Justin sees that all the way, so he'll cover it up. All punched back out to the neutral zone. DeWitt racing over to get to it. He gets a stick and moves it into the Husky end. Goes all the way around. Ty comes in. Force it back down low. Bounce it off the glass. Come out to the middle. Crisscross at the line. Fitz gets it across. Kelly gets a stick on it. It goes up to the blue line, and they're able to keep it in. Meyer got it through, but it hit a body. Possible 2-on-1. All the way across. Was looking for DeWitt, but he was covered and had his stick lifted. So even if it got to him, there wasn't anything that he could do with that.
I don't know how that's not ice.
Yeah, I mean, the back ref had his hand up. The other one just said, no, I'm not going to call that one. So Piro moves that to the middle. Lining in, redirects it into the corner, and he'll head off. From behind, lost. Didn't see the puck as it rolled off his stick, so just a momentary opportunity for Chester County, but Huskies move it out. Good work there from Harrison. He's got Beeman in there to help, but it's Seiden who moves it out. Put it right into the middle. Another player sitting right in the slot, uncovered. Puck goes in offsides. We'll get a whistle with just over 9 minutes remaining in this second period. Chester County still behind by 1. Wyatt chips it ahead. It got through. Still battle for it in the neutral zone. Back to him at the blue line. They go back and forth. Takes possession on the wrong side of the blue line, so that's offsides. Referee looked like he had to explain why that was offsides.
Yeah, I'm not understanding his gesticulation.
Rolls all the way here. Harrison battle for it with Weber, but move to the middle. Shot there goes wide. Weber puts it back to the middle. all the way through. They had keeper sitting there, but he couldn't get a stick on that one. Millen takes a shot. That goes up and over the net. Rolls out. Second attempt there, hits the side. Wyatt will bank it ahead. It's rolling, and they will whistle that one icing. So, I don't know. I don't see any difference between that one and the other. One was icing, one wasn't.
Yeah, the only difference was Wyatt was still in his zone, I guess, and the other guy was closer to the red line. That's the only difference I could see. But he was still on his side of the red line, so regardless.
Behind the net, Kelly sends it over. Thompson will bank it the other direction. It's tied up on the side there. Does go out neutral zone. Turnover there. Thompson takes the angle shot, goes 5-hole.
Yeah, no, it looked like it might have got lost in between his legs there for a second. I actually thought it was like, oh, why is Hunter going wide on that? Well, he actually made a really good play because when he went wide, the goalie had to move with him, opened his legs, didn't quite open them enough, and Hunter almost found it anyway.
Showed it to him and then took it away.
Yeah.
Piro takes the shot from the point. That was headed wide, but Alex will glove that and hang on. Battle for it there after the face-off. Comes up to the point. Piro, big wind up. Hits a loose stick in front. Backhand there by Hoffman. Alex got a piece of it. Comes back out to DePiro. He'll put it back in on net. They knock it down there and finally get it out to the middle. Bouncing off the boards and goes finally in. Ray will turn around and send it across there for Overmeyer. Out to the middle. Thompson banks it ahead, and Cristiano, he'll put it in deep and head off. Center ice. Fitz goes in.
My older sister's a big fan of his, so I
Puck chopped from center ice. Goes the opposite direction.
You have a fan club, Ed?
I have no idea.
I think yeah, you probably do if you have no idea. That's impressive.
No idea what that was.
Oh.
Puck rolls right through. Borman with a chance at it there. Rolls out to the slot. Lifts the stick. Finally gets another shot in.
2 shots. Nice saves by Justin.
Justin made a couple of them there. They try to go up to the point. Roll across. Put in the far corner. Huskies with some good opportunity here. Down behind. Backhands in front. Hit a body and sat in the blue paint. They moved it for a second. That one finally comes in. Marvel will cover that one up, and he'll definitely take that whistle. They need to settle that one down.
Yeah, they got fortunate that none of those ended up in the back of the net. Justin did really good to hug the post a couple times, follow the puck along.
So, yeah, I wasn't sure what that was. For those at home who have no idea, we had a nice woman who was standing next to us with her camera out like she was taking pictures or filming, but I think it was of us.
And then when she left, she said, she looked at me and she goes, my oldest sister's a big fan of his.
But I'm looking around thinking, okay, is there a famous someone here?
You're famous, Ed.
Puck goes in offsides, and they'll whistle that down.
They obviously weren't talking about me when it comes to fan club, Ed. We all know that.
I don't know. Team effort here. It's team effort. It's very boring when I talk by myself.
It is. I'll attest to that. I did miss doing it last week. I was making comments at home.
Is that kind of the tree falling in the woods when no one's there to hear it?
Yeah, no one heard it. My dogs did. They thought I did a good job color commentating.
Beeman gets a quick shot off, but that misses the net. Comes back out to center. And Henry goes over to pick that up. We'll send it up to Harrison. Harrison crosses the line, takes his shoulder and loses it there. Al sends it the other direction. Gets by everybody. Wyatt Hoffman over to Harrison. He directed it to the middle, but no one there but Overmeyer for it. He'll lift it high in the air. Wyatt missed it for a second, but able to get it to Beeman. Beeman flings in from the red line. Alex will come out and set that one up. That one gets by Eddie Henry. Powell gets nudged on that one. Good play there by Beeman. He's such a fun player to watch. Turnover along the boards. Beeman again with it. Directs it through the slot. No Chester County players there for that. Hoffman turn around, puts it back in. Back along there for Weber. All the way across to Overmeyer. Moved out to center ice. Ryan Hoffman has to go back to pick it up, and he'll skate up through center ice. Across the blue line, makes the move, almost stayed with it, but gets some help there from Thompson to put it down low.
It's nice to see Wyatt feeling confident to be able to do that. He's playing a level up, so good for him. He definitely looks like he fits in. He's not out of place at all.
Lost there in the skates of Borman. He'll send it across ice. Henry's there. He's able to bank it off the boards out to the middle, where Nillen gathers it up. Tried to get that up to Henry Borman, but he was checked, forcing the play in. Offsides.
Anyway, I think we were talking earlier about the placement, about games tomorrow. We would have 2 as long as we do not end up in 9th or 10th place, because that consolation is on Monday morning. So if any other position, we would either play in other consolation games later in the evening or quarterfinals. Or I suppose if we end up in 1st or 2nd, you also get a bye. So I think losing our first game, unfortunately, means we'll probably be disqualified from the 1st or 2nd slot. But yeah, so that's how it plays out. 2 games tomorrow unless we finish in 9th or 10th.
So they're going to whistle Cristiano for closing his hand on the puck.
Yeah, I don't think they're just going to call a violation, though. No penalty or anything on that.
Yeah, which, I mean, you're not supposed to do it, but at the same time, as he goes to release it, he's got a player more down
exactly.
on him. So I think his initial reaction was to kind of protect himself rather than
exactly. He wasn't
thinking
about the puck at that point.
No. Huskies put that back in behind Marvel and his net. Piro goes all the way at the boards, gets past everybody. Leinen racing to get to it. Alex comes out of his net because knocked down there, tries to go through, goes off of DeWitt's skate. It's the Huskies who skate the other direction. Oh, Schmelzer
Got the ref.
came into contact with the ref. Tried to backhand that in the front. That was knocked down. After Schmelzer tries it again. That one was deflected, still made it into the slot. Vazio goes off. It goes all the way down, and it will have enough for icing. Just over 2.5 to go here in this second period. Score unchanged. Chester County down by 1. Harrison jumps on that after the face-off. It's knocked away from him at center ice. Still stays with it. Puck goes in. Peasy beat the play in, so it's whistled offsides. At least the internet connection's held up for us so far. Always a question when you go to rinks. And one back. Dylan goes out to the middle, gets it to Weber. Gets caught up in his skates. Banked up to the line and out. It's back to Weber. He goes all the way across. Oh, to keeper.
I thought they were going to call that. They didn't. kind of leaned on that player just as he was releasing the puck.
Henry's got it pinned against the board. He has 2 Huskies there with him. I'd say that my son is not the most aggressive player, but he is strong on his feet when he needs to be.
He's very strong.
Batted up. Sent out the center ice. He makes a move around one to stay with it. Goes in, gets checked.
Borderline interference.
Yeah.
Release the puck. You're not supposed to be able to hit the player, but
There, Eddie Henry's able to keep it in, and Powell gives him a nudge afterwards. Sitting there, finally forced all the way around. Banked ahead. Borman rolls it behind the net. Powell is there. Oh, huge hit there by Cristiano. And the Husky bench was looking for a call there. Nothing coming. Under a minute to play. Ray skates in. He gets around, gets the shot, sits there, it's loose, and finally Marvel grabs puck and Cristiano's leg and all just to get that puck covered up.
it's funny watching, I'm paying a little more attention to Wyatt, just seeing how he's playing out there. The player came in there, that big guy, I think he's 97. He's probably outweighs Wyatt by about 50 pounds at least. He was able to go around them and get an opportunity. It was a bad angle, but it was a good opportunity. After the play, Wyatt was angry and he whacked his stick down like he could have checked the guy or something.
I think that was 97, William Rozecki. I believe he wears the captain's letter for this team.
It was a good, strong play. Uh-oh.
Puck up to the blue line. Shot there, goes all the way in. Marvel gets a piece of that. Overmeyer gets a shot, but didn't get much on it. Finally directed out. Hoffman got tied up at center ice, puts it in. Final few seconds ticking away this second period. Puck down low. It'll go up to the line. One last shot there. Nate Kelly got it in on the net. Alex will cover that up. There's the buzzer, ending the second period.
No goals that period.
So now 2 periods complete, 1 more remaining in this one. Chester County needs to find a way to climb back in and light the lamp. They need to get something going.
They need to get just a goal, just to get a goal, you know, and then see what happens after that. But I mean, defensively, they're playing fairly well. I mean, they gave up 4 in the first game, one here in the second. It's not bad goals against average, but you need to score goals to win games.
Absolutely. So with the timing of things, any plans to try to do anything here in this DC metro area?
It's kind of weird because I was going to go to the Air and Space that Stephen Hadzi. I can't pronounce it very well. It's a Air and Space Museum at the airport out here, and it's only about 10 minutes away from the hotel. But by the time you get there, especially with timing today, I probably had a 2-hour window. I could have done it today, and I wound up eating. So we wound up eating and then just crashing, and then before you know it, I had only an hour, and then it was not enough time. And then tomorrow with the 1 o'clock game, I was going to go there in the morning, maybe in the morning from 10:30 to 12. We could probably swing that because it opens at 10:30. But that would be me only. Liam would sleep in.
Yeah, I know that's one of the things that when Eddie looked at the schedule, he's like, oh, great, I'm sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it wouldn't be that would be the only thing maybe I was thinking about doing maybe in the morning tomorrow.
Well, I know one of the nice things with where we happen to be staying is it's a quick little maybe 5-10 minute walk to the metro station, which you
can go downtown.
You can get anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great metro here for sure.
Puck down, and this third period is underway. Zuckerman feeds it all the way up. Shot there. Through traffic by number 33, Christopher Seiden.
Justin's played a really solid game in net today. Again, we don't have the shot totals, but I would say the Huskies have at least 18 to 20 shots, and he's been really good and calm on all of them. The goal obviously was not his fault.
All the way up to the blue line. They feed it across, goes through traffic, and it finds a way through.
Again, not much more you can do on that one. Defenseman threw it at the net, and the player made a great tip out of the midair, deflected it past him.
Yeah, it's hard for any goaltender with that much traffic in front and the deflection.
Well, it was the deflection. It was going wide, and if the player doesn't get a stick on it, it's going to go wide. So that was a nice goal.
Redirecting traffic of that. Kelly tried to move that forward, but Borman knocks it down. Harrison to it. He goes up to the line. That's brought in offsides. Referee's diving out of the way. Face-off win there. Hero directs it up, got it. The red line is back and forth there, sent back the other direction. Harrison racing to get to a 2-on-1 opportunity, gets it over to Peasy. He's got some open space and directs it in. Great play there by Peasy to get Chester County on the board.
Well, that was all Caleb making a great play, jumping up on the play and stealing it from the defenseman. Liam did a really nice job driving the net. The good play by Liam was as soon as he got the puck, he was calm enough to not just shoot it right away and just drag it to his backhand and tuck it behind the goalkeeper. A lot of players will shoot that as soon as they get it. Liam did a nice job of being patient and just outweighting the goalkeeper and sliding it past him. That's what the Chester County needs. Let's see if it gives them a spark to get another one, tie this game up.
Fitz makes a move around one. Sent it up to the line, shot there, goes all the way through and wide. Back up to Ray, bouncing puck there, almost lost it to Hoffman, tries to get it back to David. He juggles with it. He's got Overmeyer to deal with it. Bounces around. Huskies move it back out to center ice.
I think we might be in for an interesting third period here, Ed. Both teams are playing with a little more jump now, a little more excitement in their skates that they both scored. See what happens here.
Directed around to Thompson. He backhands up. Cristiano couldn't catch up to it. Comes right back to Thompson. This time he'll go off the glass. Cristiano banks it ahead. Third period ice gets caught up in snow, so no icing. Hoffman had his stick knocked out of his hands. He's looking around. Wyatt to it, bounces it high off the glass. Almost got it past Overmeyer, but he stays with it, moves it to the middle. Good play there, Wyatt, to get it all the way over to Severy, but he blew a tire. Borman puts it in, he heads off. DeWitt directs it out the other direction. It will not have enough for icing. Again, third period ice. Full play here. Directed past everybody. Referees say that no icing. Lazio tied up behind. See if we'll get a whack at it. He'll chase it down again himself. Again, forced behind. Henry there with it in this play. Henry Tide lifts it up along the boards, and Harrison takes a whack at it. It's deflected. So again, no icing. I think they realized where the puck was. Peasy across center ice. Gets around one. He's got Harrison with him. Stays with it behind the net. Throws it up. Split the defenseman, so it goes all the way the other direction. From behind the net. Up along to Overmeyer. He puts it back down low again. Harrison races to get to it. He'll reverse. Keeper down. Send it back the other direction. Harrison centers it for Peasy. He had it tied up in his skates. Beeman over skates. Powell jumps on it, comes in, makes a move around one. Good back check there by Wyatt.
That was Joey, too, coming back to make a great game. That was probably maybe a goal-saving defensive play.
Powell with it, dances around a few. Sends it over to keeper. He'll go back to the middle. Just looking for Weber. Powell tries to get a shot off, hits body, still sitting at their feet. They're pushing each other, and puck's finally picked up and lifted across. Shot there is deflected high up and over. Powell again back to the middle. Shot there, misses the net, goes wide. Way up the boards. Hoffman's able to move it out to center ice. Millen's first one on it. Banks it out and through. Got it to Weber. He goes around Cristiano and then steps in. There's one of those off the dasher again. And we'll put in. DePiro kicks that down with a skate. He'll lift one all the way along the boards there, right in front of the Huskies bench. Hoffman picks it up. He's ridden into the boards. Leinonen puts it in. Alex comes down to settle that one down. Oh, DeWitt made a good read on the play, but just didn't come up with the puck. Hoffman chips it back out the center ice. Huskies roll it back in on their own end. The goaltender comes out to play the puck. He kept it in momentarily. Directed back out. Fritz had some open space. Eddie Henry got back up to him to nullify any opportunity there. Marvel will put a glove on top of it to settle that down. As we tick down to 7.5 to go in this third period. Chester County seems to have lost their spark in the last few minutes. They're doing more chasing than...
Yeah. He's got to bear down now. Only 7 minutes left, so you only have a couple more shifts.
Henry banks that up for Harrison. He's pinned against the boards there. He worked for it. Henry tries to go through traffic. He has a player go over top of him. Beeman gets it behind the net. Beeman tried to send that all the way down. I think he was looking for the home run pass, but it's knocked down with a high stick. So they'll bring that down all the way down.
Yeah, I thought it was just outside the neutral zone if you use a high stick in the offensive zone, but it happened in the previous game we were watching, and that's exactly what happened. There was a high stick late in the game, and they brought it all the way down. The team was trying to tie it. That hurt their chances.
Face off in the corner. Borman's able to roll it the other direction. Peasy goes over. Zone Schmelzer. Beeman tries to get through, but 3-on-2 for the Huskies. DePiro nudges his man. They work in the corner. He keeps him off the play. Good work there from Joey DePiro. He sends it up to Spring Harrison. Harrison had to settle the puck. Still cuts the middle. Forced off the play there. Sent all the way across. Borman, but that was from the other side of the red line, so they'll whistle that down as icing. Give Chester County an offensive zone draw opportunity here with just over 6 minutes now remaining in the third period. Cristiano will come out to take this one. Chips it ahead and will chase it down. Hoffman tried to roll it to the middle. That was cut off. He sent all the way down. That'll be another icing. So Chester County will get another opportunity for that offensive zone draw. You're going to try the other circle on this one. So we were talking at lunch. One of the things I'd like to see my son do more is use the heavy shot that he has.
Yeah, I've done that. I also like to see Liam try to shoot it more because he tries to make too many plays where he tries to deke all the time. And sometimes you don't have the opportunity. Sometimes you just have to, you just fire it when you can. Nice job.
Good play there. Wyatt Hoffman. Up the boards, trying to get around the referee. Henry banks it up, but a pair of eights knock it down to each other. All the way across. David Hoffman across the blue line. Off his stick and behind the net. He'll still chase it down. Huskies with it. They'll move it across. Kept in there by Thompson. Thompson's harassed from behind. Gets the shot off. Hits a body in front. Drops and sits there, but the Huskies are able to jump on it. And Powell skates out.
Great job by Hunter to stay with that puck. He was being harassed all the way in. He got a good shot off.
Goes up at the blue line, kept in there, sent in towards the net. Justin will glove that and hang on. Now under 5 minutes to go in this third period.
There's another goal coming, Ed. Feeling it.
All right. Shot in towards the net. Justin will hang on to that. So they'll face it off the Chester County end once again. Easy to it. Oh. Tipped, so no icing. Great opportunity, good active stick, still keeps it in the zone. Bounced up and over. He looked to bring it out. It finally gets by. Shapiro's got to race over to it. Center ice. Easy gets it up to Beeman. Beeman steps around one. It's knocked away from him. All the way back up and through. He had Harrison sitting in the middle. Peasy gets to it, bowls a man over. Almost came up with the puck. It's Zuckerman who skates down. Drops it there for Fitz. Gets the shot, goes off Zuckerman. Peasy left it there. Directed all the way over for Harrison. He'll put it in from the red line and then get checked afterwards for his effort. Fitz through center ice. Across the blue line, puts it towards the net. Marvel will make the save there and hang on to it.
Some good opportunities there. He almost had Colin Beeman on that breakaway, just deflected. Oh, he would have had that. I would have put my money on Colin scoring on the breakaway.
Oh, yeah, no. Odds favored on that one.
For sure. And even after that, they had a few opportunities, and they almost got Colin free for a good shot.
Puck directed over. Hoffman banks it up, but Huskies are able to keep it in. Try to go all the way across. That one's knocked down. Put right in the middle. They battle for it. It finally ends up going the other direction. Not sure how. Millen picks it up at his end. Goes off the Witt stick. He's up at Seiden. Drops it off for Borman. Turn around, put in the slot. Opportunity there. Justin Marvel kicks that one out and then covers it up. Time ticking away. Chester County still needs one to equalize. Goes all the way. Turnaround there from Ray, but it's deflected and heads the other direction. Ray has to retreat to get it. Goes off a Hoffman stick. They still battle for it in the middle. Turnaround. Just managed to avoid offsides there. Kelly's put up against the boards. Puck back to Ray. All the way through. Got it to Seiden. It's forced wide. Puts it off the outside of the net. Ray comes down, but it gets by him. Cristiano to it. 2-on-1 opportunity if Chester County hurries. Big shot there from Cristiano. Alex makes that save. First attempt to keep it in by Kelly, but second one got by him. Shot there, gets by Marvel. He made the initial save. He got a piece of it, but not enough, and it gets by him.
Well, I think he was cheating to the middle. He was cheating for the pass, and player was able to shoot it short side. Justin did get a piece of it, like you said, but it just trickled back over the goal line.
So
well, I felt another goal. I didn't say what team. I was hoping for White, but
so
well,
just
sorry to interrupt you again. What happened there was when you're pinching, you're going to give up 2-on-1s, and that's exactly what our defensemen did. They were trying to keep it in, couldn't do it. We had a 2-on-1. Our defenseman came down, and he couldn't get anything else. He got beat. So that's what happens when you're chasing the game.
Huskies head the other direction. Henry will lean on Powell there. Put towards the middle, but Wyatt's able to knock that down. Back behind the net. Henry with it there. He'll bank it up and ahead. Harrison will send it across. That was out of the reach. Peasy. Comes to Beeman. That one gets away from him. It's Nillen, the other direction. He gets a shot in on net. Marvel will make the initial save, then drop on top of it and cover it up.
It's worth saying again that this is a AA tournament, and we are a single A team, and I think we're competing pretty well. I mean, we're also missing some good players. Missing Johnny, missing Finn, missing Jack. It's not to say the players on the ice aren't trying their best, because they are. It's just that when you take players, when they play with you all season long, and you take them off your roster for a tournament like this, it screws up the chemistry a little bit. And everybody else is playing different positions. So I wouldn't get discouraged. I think the boys are playing as hard as they can play, and they're playing pretty well.
Late change there for the Huskies. Comes all the way across to Ray. He was reaching for it, but it got past him. Hoffman right there with him to harass it. Able to get it out the center ice. Borman gets a shot in on net. Kick save there from Marvel. To Hoffman. He's got to knock it out of his equipment. Gets it over to Thompson, and Thompson gets it to Cristiano, but bouncing puck goes up in the air. Under a minute to play now. Nice feed there. Keeper was trying to get something going, but up to the line. They're able to keep it in. Still in the zone. Turnaround opportunity there. Misses the net wide. Last few seconds of this one. Cristiano, he gets pulled over. At the end, players are pushing and shoving at the end of this one. Wind up shot there. Marvel will squeeze that and hang on. Actually 9 seconds remaining in this game. So as we mentioned, our next game is tomorrow at 1:40 p.m. Same place here at the St. James, where we'll face the Road Warriors.
No Gibson going to be there?
You never know. Goes back behind. Final few seconds of this one will tick away. And as the buzzer sounds, they'll come out to the ice. Chester County will fall to the Huskies by a score of 3-1.
Hurry up, get a quick look at the score before they erase.
Yeah, just like that.
They're quick.
It's
It's
gone.
gone.
They don't waste any time in turning that thing off. So thank to everyone who joined our broadcast this evening. Again, we'll be doing it again tomorrow. Once again, thanks to Bill Peasy, not only doing color analyst, but running the camera. Double duty.
Last text from my wife was, "Yeah, you are not doing a great camera. You're not a great cameraman today." So yeah, I apologize to all of our viewers. Trying to watch the game and do it at the same time isn't easy.
Yeah, it definitely is not. They'll come out and shake hands. So we'll thank you for joining our broadcast, and we will see you tomorrow.